And then a few weeks later, well, I have a brother. I have a brother that's an older brother, and I've never met him, and I didn't even know he existed until 11 years ago. And my mom had written to him through the adoption agency that she had used back in the day when she placed him for adoption. And the only way to contact him was to send a letter to them and $300, and they would pass the letter on to him. And they did that, and we never heard from him. And it was sad. And the three of us, my sister, my mom, and myself, all felt that, we felt that pain of him not being around and really wishing that he wanted us in his life. But we understood why he maybe didn't. So, and years and years went by, and my mom was handed down a funky old laptop that barely works, and I got her fixed up with wireless internet, and I've been trying to teach her to use the net, but it's been so frustrating, so frustrating. Um, but she still, even though she's had it since midsummer last summer, she still can't upload photos to her photo bucket, although I've walked her through it many, many times. How hard is it? Browse, photo, upload, boom. Can't do it on her own. But, unbeknownst to me, the woman who cannot upload photos to her photo bucket managed to get on some adoption sites that reunite people, and got on some forums and met some people, and somebody helped her out just out of kindness and found my brother and gave her an address and a phone number and a full name. And we knew his first and middle name, and that's all we knew. She wrote to him again, hoping that maybe he would have a change of heart. And lo and behold, he wrote back, and he was very, very excited to hear from her. Had saved the letter from 11 years ago, and said he had just been cleaning his office and run across her letter on his desk from 11 years ago. And it made him start thinking about her, and, brought her back into the forefront of his mind. And so 2 days later, here comes this new letter from her. And he was overjoyed, and he wrote this long, long, long letter back. And since then, they've been emailing back and forth, and he's been sending pictures of himself and his daughter, who looks just like my mom. He doesn't look like myself or my sister at all, but the daughter looks like my mom, which is just great. And she's always wanted grandchildren. I can't give them to her. And my sister, her life has not been such that she could. Maybe she doesn't want to. I don't know. But in the first letter, he told her, "Well, Nancy, congratulations, you are a grandmother." And I think Holly is 8 or 9, 7, 8, 9, something like that. And it's just been this wonderful, joyous, beautiful thing. The man is successful, intelligent, funny. Um, it's just a cutie patootie, and he seems just wonderful, like almost just really too good to be true. So that has been a super, super cool thing in our lives. And Lori and I have not had a chance yet to communicate with him, but I know that's going to happen soon. And hopefully, before too much longer, Mom and Michael will start talking on the phone. And it sounds like, from what he says, that he's very, very open to the idea of meeting all of us, which would be so cool. And his family, he and his wife and daughter, have driven up like right through this area on the way to Branson, and off to Oklahoma to fish. And it ends up he lives down in Dallas, so he's still in Texas, and it's about a 5-hour drive from us. And ends up he lives about 10 miles from one of my aunts who lives there. So that's been awesome. It's something that has just lifted this huge weight off my mom, this weight that she's carried with her for like 44 years. And in April, she gets to send her son a birthday card for the first time in his life. And it's just been this amazing, amazing thing. Such a blessing. Um, and I've got some other amazing stuff going on in my life, some other really cool news and something to be very excited about. But I'm not going to talk about it yet. It hasn't quite happened yet, but you will be the first to know. And yeah, I felt like there were other things I was going to talk about, but guess not. Can't think of what it would be. Um, Falcon Rocks My World. He won playing some sort of online game thing. He won a prize for me, and he let me choose, and I chose a new webcam, and I'm waiting on it to arrive. It's a Microsoft something webcam. It's like a $50 webcam. Hopefully it will be a lot better than this, and I'm anxious to get it. They said it could be up to 12 weeks for delivery, but yeah, I got that, and he showers me with lovely gifts. He's a wonderful man, and I love him. And we haven't been doing many chat rats. It's been more like every other week now. And for anyone that particularly enjoys the show, I apologize, but we've both been going through some strange times in our lives. And with my depression and some hectic stuff in his life, it's just some weeks we just can't think of anything to talk about on the show. And what we talk about together just seems a little too personal to share. So, yeah. For a while, it may be a once every other week thing. I'm sure we will whip something up for this week, though. Anyway, kids, this is Tushy and her $3 men's shirt. Oh, and $5 pants. Thank you very much, clearance rack. Um, I've got to actually change pants and possibly shirts since I don't have it hemmed yet. And go take Mr. Fidget, my Siamese that most of you are familiar with. Go take him to the vet and get him shot. He is overdue for his shots. We had a gross occurrence yesterday that included him and a mouse that was loose in the house, and and I thought it was still under my chest of drawers, and I was going to get it out later. It was injured until I almost stepped in the entrails. Obviously, Fidget caught it and ate most of it in the kitchen. It was pretty gross. There's more to the story. I'll spare you. It was gross and stinky and disgusting. I thought I was going to throw up. But other than that, life is good and improving all the time. So I hope everybody else is doing well. I'm trying to stay out of all this YouTube drama. God, it makes me nervous and scared to come on here and make videos at all. Sometimes you people are always in trouble. But I still love you. Anyway, bye guys. Mwah.